Love is not just an emotion, but also a responsibility in life. Love without morals turns into obsession. Love without belief turns into suspicion. Love without responsibility turns into futility or misery that hurts others. Love without discipline turns into a grotesque shape. Before we love, we need to learn how to love properly. How do you know what love is? Throbbing from the heart, or pleasing beauty from someone? If love comes with an expiry date, then the throbbing of your heart will eventually stop, and the beauty will wither as people age. However, you cannot tell the depth of love just by the surface. Love only gets deeper if you learn more about what love is. Shallow love is nothing different between the lust. Love is part of a responsibility in life, and the person you must love is yourself. Love comes with responsibility. If you have the right meaning of love to yourself, you have to give yourself criticism if you are not on the right track in your life. There are distractions in life, and sometimes experiencing new things can give you inspiration. But if the distraction is somewhere you indulge the destructive pleasure, you have to remind yourself that you love yourself enough to be responsible. The irony of love is it exposes your vulnerability, but after you show your vulnerability, you learn about yourself. If you are scared to expose your vulnerability, you cannot love, you cannot commit. Love makes you stronger by admitting your vulnerability and developing yourself. That's what true love is like. You can build love with respect and trust, and strongly built love is the beauty of life. You show your vulnerability and your partner covers your vulnerability. Love is the support in life. And to have a partner who can strongly support you is the one who you trust the most, who you respect the most. Love begins with an idea of someone, or fascination with someone's beauty, but loving someone's surface is just shallow. Shallow love in your head just becomes an obsession and tilted desire of possession. Lust is a desire that disguises love and fools people. If there is no reason behind the love, then it is not a love, but a lust. Love requires bravery, brave enough to express your love and brave enough to face the denial. Love and hate is such a close feeling, but a person with a strong heart will not turn love into hate. Love can turn into hate just like you turn off the light with a switch. Since love is a strong feeling, so is the hate. But hatred will eventually destroy you. The negativity of hatred will change the perspective, and in the end you will deny the perspective that you had from the past. Love is not always about giving and receiving. In unconditional love, you tend to give love more. Devotion, in another word. You devote and sacrifice for unconditional love. The pure form of love. The difference between obsession and unconditional love is that you respect the boundary for the person you love. You do not expect any return, just contribute your sincerity to protect your love. You endure any kind of pain even though the scar is left from the person you love. Do not expect to receive any paybacks once you give the love. Love is not about giving and receiving. As soon as you expect to receive any kind of return from love, then it becomes an obsession or unfair. Have the same level of expectation towards each other instead of expecting more from others. At one point, if the level of the expectation is different, then you expect to see the end of the relationship. Don't confuse the lifestyle and the meaning of love that you are pursuing, because the aesthetic of love can be shown in the media, but it does not reflect the depth of the relationship. If you would like to be happy, exclude extravagance that you cannot handle. Be realistic and genuine enough to see the person in front of you, and sometimes you have to face yourself, where you actually are. The flower gardens, the palace that you believe you lived in could be someone's dream, and selfishly, there are people who love what you have. not who you are. Become a person who is lovable. Show kindness, have a strong perspective, respect, humble, and have a strong judgment. You don't have to act like a different person to be loved. If you act differently, then you have to wear the mask in front of the person you love, and you have to live with anxiety and insecurity because the mask eventually falls off. Be who you are, and it means you have to face your true self without exaggeration. Love is the greatest power. It is a great power to have in yourself. The only way to love your life is to have the ability to love. If you don't have love within you, then the world that you see reflects your emotional status. Love brings you consistency and continuity. It is the power of love. So make a habit of love. The transparency of love is important. Follow the rules that you set and have a goal that you can share with people you love, especially for yourself. Once you can be honest to yourself, then you can finally be honest with others. To maintain a healthy relationship with others, and if you don't want to be in the center of the problems, then you always have to be honest to yourself. In the box of life, without love, the journey of life can be lonely. Instead of expecting to receive love, sometimes give love to people unconditionally and try to understand them. You will be entertained by watching people, and sometimes you will receive the love from the people. As much as you love, you will find hope in life. So, to find hope, you better have a perspective towards life with love.